wrestling fans? It's Matty G, and we thank you again for allowing us into your home for another episode of Pro Wrestling Union Explosion. We've got some good matches tonight, but the main event tonight, it is the A-game, Austin Jordan. He will be getting a shot at Derek Driver in Derrick's Trans-South Heavyweight Championship. Can't wait to see that, but for now, here we have with us Derek himself and his manager, the G.
Yes, sir. Big night tonight. Look at this. Take a look at this. This isn't going anywhere. You like that, don't you?
It is a darn good-looking belt, no doubt. But before we talk about the matters for tonight, I did want to ask you something that happened last month. Okay. We asked Randy Wayne. He seemed to have no idea, so I'll ask you. Dion Johnson was found laid out in the parking lot.
What?
We know.
What?
Now, we know your history, and I just wanted to double-check. You have anything to do with that?
First of all, the gall of you to think that Derek Driver or myself would get hands dirty over somebody like Dion Johnson, but no, I am sorry to hear that happened. I hadn't heard that until just now, and so we'll call and send Dion some flowers or something like that. But the point of tonight, the reason you're here and I'm here and Derek's here is Austin Jordan thinks he can take this. Are you serious? Austin Jordan thinks that he's worthy of even touching this. Look at this. Look at that. Trans-South Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Trans-South Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Nothing else to say. Not going anywhere. You can't take it. The office can't take it. Austin Jordan sure can't take it. But yeah, sorry to hear about Dion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Pro Wrestling Union Explosion. I am Cole McAbee, and calling the action with me on this episode is the one and only Luke Adams. Luke, welcome to the commentary table, sir.
Thanks for having me, Cole. Looking forward to finally being here and calling this action and seeing it happen.
All right, and right now we got our very first matchup. We have Garrett Sinclair. He's getting into the ring, and Luke, I'm not sure if you know this about Garrett Sinclair, but he's actually have a few years under his belt as a professional wrestler. He took some time off, and he just came back, and he wanted to get started right here in Pro Wrestling Union. So this is very exciting to see him making his comeback right here in PW.
He's got one heck of a first match back with Mitch Hurley. It's really going to be a run for his money, and I think it's going to be a great warm-up and comeback to his style.
Absolutely. And you were speaking about his opponent, and there he is, Big Mitch Hurley from North Carolina, making his way to the ring, and this is also his debut with Pro Wrestling Union as well. I'll tell you something else about Mitch Hurley. I mean, you see the pictures of this guy, and you see how big he is, but until you actually see him up close and personal, you don't realize just how huge of a man this man is.
Absolutely. I've been in the ring with him a couple of times, and it really is intimidating just how big he is. You never know. Just he's so big.
We talk about his massive size.
And flexible, and yeah, he's huge, but he's also like acrobatic. He can get around.
Absolutely. That just threw me off there for a second. Most men around his size are not able to do that. So, oh man, this is going to be really awesome to watch these two get in there together.
Claire doesn't seem too excited to get forward.
No, not exactly. And the other thing I want to share with you, that Garrett Sinclair, he was in a four-wheeler accident just a couple of weeks before this matchup, and him getting in the ring right now with Mitch Hurley is really a big risk. But right now, you got Mitch Hurley, got him in that headlock, and he's cranking on it really hard. You can see it, the look on Garrett Sinclair's face.
Do you think that accident might have an actual effect on Sinclair? Do you think he'll be able to power through? I mean, he's got one heck of a brick wall against him right now.
That's very true, but I mean, Garrett Sinclair is a tough individual. It looked like he was going to try to shoot him off there on the ropes, but I think right now size is just really a big issue at this point. I mean, Garrett's a very tall guy, but wait a minute, he reverses, puts him in that hammerlock. Let's see what he can do here.
Well, he seems to he got one up on Mitch, which in itself is pretty impressive. Let's see what he can capitalize.
Whoa!
He can't. Mitch takes care of that.
Yeah, just slams him right down into his face, trips him up. from that headlock position. Oh, you can see that kind of did a number there on him. Look at him. He's kind of telling the referee.
Taking a breather.
Yeah, well,
Referee Kylan Disney getting them separated.
I mean, just kind of hitting himself right there in the face and in the nose area. And Luke, I know that you know this more than anybody else, how it feels to get hit hard in the nose.
Hey, don't. We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, once you get hit in that nose and you lose all sense of direction. You don't know where you are. You need a second. That was good on Sinclair for getting that space.
Exactly. And right now he's got him in that waist lock, but Mitch Hurley, wait a minute, and rolls him up. 1 and a 2. Only a 2 count.
A 2 count.
Tell you what, this Mitch Hurley is super impressive. I mean, here's a guy his size, and he's pulling out these moves out of nowhere that really anybody in his size should not be able to do, but he does it flawlessly.
Oh, you want to do that?
Okay. Wait a minute, this...
Yeah, power strength. That may not be the smartest move from Sinclair.
Well, we'll see how this works out for him against big Mitch Hurley.
Seems to be trying to use his brain against the brawn. Okay, all right. Got the advantage. Closed fist punches.
Wait a minute, doesn't look like it's phasing him whatsoever.
Off the ropes.
Oh my goodness, it's like running into a brick wall. You don't know what to do there. And rolls out of the ring.
Again, Sinclair taking that space. Smart move from Sinclair. He's got 10 seconds. He's going to take advantage of it, it looks like.
Well, he definitely has that 10 count, and he knows how to break up the count in case he needs to, just to take as much time as he needs. But you can see that Mitch Hurley is definitely chomping at the bit here, trying to get him to come back into the ring. Garrett Sinclair saying he needs a little bit more time. But wait a minute, Mitch Hurley.
Hurley isn't going to give it to him.
And just, bam, right back into the ring. Garrett Sinclair. Oh, huge club to the back. He's got the double underhook. Lifts him up. Raw strength from Mitch Hurley. It's 3, 4, 5 seconds holding him with that butterfly suplex. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Mitch Hurley. That could have been the end of the match there.
It had me convinced. I went quiet for a second there, just watching. I was just amazed by Mitch Hurley.
Wait a minute, going on surfing safari here, and a huge elbow drop.
Oh my God!
And rolls on over into the pin. 1, 2.
Roll back. This Hurley guy, man, he can get around.
Absolutely. This is very impressive. And if he can pick up wins consecutively, I can see this man being a top contender for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship down the road. Oh! But Garrett Sinclair moving out of the way from that big boot, and now he's trying to chop down the big tree.
Leg.
Looks like he's going here for maybe a side Russian leg sweep and hits it. Garrett Sinclair is going to have to maybe move a little bit faster to try to take advantage of this situation.
Taken so long before that pin. That's exactly what you're saying. Like, it only gets a 1 count. That could have been 2, maybe even 3 if he had just gotten on that pin quicker.
Yeah. But right now, Garrett Sinclair, looks like he's cranking on that neck a little bit. That can do a lot of damage there. But, you know, with somebody the size of Mitch Hurley, I think he had the right idea going for the legs first. But since the big man's already down, I guess he's going to have to go with the next big body part. And right now, he's got him in that rear chin lock.
You know, Hurley is big, but he's big all over. You know, you can go for the legs, but his legs are still thick, meaty. It's going to be hard to go for those legs. Everyone's got a weak neck. Anyone can be taken down from the neck.
Right now, and Hurley just shoves him off like he was nothing. Even Garrett Sinclair.
Sinclair almost messed his neck up there.
Yeah, he came dangerously close to that bottom turnbuckle there. All right, but now, wait a minute. You got Garrett Sinclair. He's now got that foot in the back of the neck area, is choking Mitch Hurley right there on the bottom lung.
Again with the neck, Sinclair's seeing a weakness, sees that kryptonite.
Absolutely. Because one of the most important things to do in a wrestling match,
there he goes
you gotta be
again.
able to breathe.
You can have all the four-wheeler accidents you want, but it doesn't hurt your brain. He's got it.
Oh yeah. You can see that look in his eyes. He's got the wheels turning, and now just raking the eyes across that top rope there. That's not going to feel good. And boom, right into the top turnbuckle pad. And he's going to, hits him again. Some hard shots here. Garrett Sinclair. Oh, huge kick to the ribs.
Soccer kick right to the ribs. That'll knock the air out of Mitch, and if he can't get his breath, he can't stand up.
Absolutely. Referee's going back in. Kylan Disney only counting a
There's
2.
a 2. And you see Sinclair went for that pin immediately then. He's definitely getting that ring rust off. He's waking up.
All right, now he's trying to pull that right arm back. I think he's just trying to get him away from the rope area so that way he doesn't have to break the hold. That's smart ring strategy.
Absolutely.
You gotta love the closeness of this action here. You can see everything that's going on. Right now, he's just pulling those arms back, and he's got that knee driven right in the center of the back of Mitch Hurley. But
right in the spine.
I can almost guarantee you that Mitch Hurley probably butterfly presses a lot more weight than what Garrett Sinclair is able to put on at this point. And
send Sinclair into that corner. They got that space that he wanted. Sinclair goes for something, but Mitch was not going to have it.
No, it looks like Mitch Hurley, he tried to grab him around the waist there, didn't know what he was going to do. Oh, knee shot right into the temple. That'll knock you loopy. Garrett Sinclair's probably thinking right now, what's he got to do to put the big man away? But Mitch Hurley's got him in the sleeper hold now. But Hurley manages to get himself out. Got him up against the ropes.
Hurley counters it.
Oh, but wait a minute. Garrett Sinclair answers back. Driving the big man down.
Hey.
Maybe going for another pin. 1, 2. Only a 2
Again,
count.
taking that time on that pin, but at least he got a 2 that time. Imagine if he had got on it immediately. Sinclair's biggest issue really is just getting on it.
Garrett's definitely got on it right now, but Mitch Hurley's finding an opening there, giving us some elbow shots.
On
Garrett
the back.
Sinclair
He's on Hurley's back. No, that backfired.
Big man going in for some knee shots onto Garrett. Pulls him out. What's he going to do here? Picks him up. What's going to happen?
Nothing.
Oh, the huge slam from Hurley. This could be the match. 1, 2.
That's going to be it.
And
Mitch Hurley,
3.
there you go. Like you said, if he keeps picking up wins, he might have a bright future ahead of him in Pro Wrestling Union.
Well, right here, successful in his debut match, Big Mitch Hurley. I can see a bright future for this man here. Let's go on to the next segment. If you're ready to take that first serious step of becoming a professional wrestler, check out Team Fearless Training Academy with WCW alumni Lodi. Become the best wrestler you can be. Call 704-890-0877 or check out yourflexappeal.com for more information.
And as he prepares tonight to do battle for that Trans-South Heavyweight Championship, we've got him here before the match. It's the A-Game, Austin Jordan.
What's up, Matty G?
What's happening, A-Game? Now, here in this building before, you've gone for another title. And of course, we're not victorious there. How are you looking tonight to fare against Derrick Driver?
Yeah, this building hadn't been too kind to me, but bottom line, tonight it's the A-Game Austin Jordan and Derrick Driver. Everyone knows Derrick Driver and myself are no strangers to each other, all up and down the East Coast. But Derrick understands something. This is my destiny. The Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship is my destiny. The Trans-South Union Heavyweight Championship is my destiny, and you are just standing in the way. So tonight, it's Derrick Driver, and next, it's Randy Wayne.
See that the A-Game has not forgot about Randy Wayne, even as he goes up against Derrick Driver tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pro Wrestling Union Explosion on our second matchup. And right here, you want to look at an explosive individual. Look at the chisel physique of this individual right here, the muscle-bound Peterbilt, as he makes his debut right here in Pro Wrestling Union. And something else about this Peterbilt that a lot of people may not
He definitely
realize,
knows what he's working with, and
it'll
he
make a
knows
lot
how
of
to
sense
use it, apparently.
just looking at him. This is a man that's been in several bodybuilding competitions, winning championships and trophies because of that impressive physique. And on top of that, he's also been doing some time out in Texas for the Christian Wrestling Federation, so he's been traveling across this nation trying to perfect the professional wrestling game. Right now, he's waiting for his opponent, and it's going to be a little bit unorthodox. And it's a man that comes out of Tennessee, straight from the seas. It's going to be the Pirate, Christian Cross. And Luke, have you ever seen a pirate in the professional wrestling business before?
Oh, no, I don't believe I have. Maybe the ones in Disney? Does that count?
I think technically they're paid to play pirates, but this guy right here is the living embodiment of a pirate. I mean, look at his getup.
Certainly dresses for the job he wants, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Right there, Peterbilt is getting himself checked out, but now Christian Cross getting checked out, making sure he doesn't have anything illegal on his person there.
I think referee Kylan Disney should check him some more. That didn't seem very... That's a pirate. You need to check him like twice as well.
I mean, what do you want him to do? Check his booty?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, first bad joke of the evening. Thank you. The two men locking up, and Owen just shoves him across the ring.
Just sends him sailing across the ring.
Second bad joke of the night, thanks to Luke Adams there. We'll see how many pirate puns we can get in before this match is over with.
He's got a chest full.
Oh my goodness. But right now, you got Peterbilt pointing at the fans there, sitting in the stands that got in for free, telling them to pay attention. Christian Cross, you know, he's slightly taller than Peterbilt, but definitely does not have the size. But here he is right now, looking like he wants to play test of strength with him. And I don't know if this is a smart idea, but right now it looks like he's toying with him. But wait a minute. Trips the leg. What's he going to do here?
Going for some sort
Grab the
of
arm.
some sort of tangle up. Peterbilt isn't having it though.
No, but wait a minute. Christian Cross grabs him.
Oh,
I guess we can call this a pirate pretzel. Turns him over and plants the foot right there on the buttocks, giving the best Captain Morgan impression. And, ooh, drop kick right to the ribs. And Christian Cross, he's deceivingly quick. Hits the ropes again, and a huge shining wizard. Almost taking his head off. 1, 2, and a 2 count right there.
do they have wizards on the high seas? Wizards a thing?
I don't know about wizards. I know that they have like pirate wenches and sea dogs and maybe sea biscuits. I don't know. But right now you got Christian Cross. He's got that headlock right in here. Smart professional wrestling. But now you got Peterbilt. Shoves him off. And oh man, almost running into like a brick wall there. And then puts the boot right there on his chest. Just a very nonchalant pin there from Peterbilt.
Peterbilt with his own Captain Morgan impersonation.
I wonder if he enjoys spiced rum. Wait a minute, shoots into the ropes, and Christian Cross, he's just hanging up there. Got some good balance.
Years on the ocean will give him that balance. He seems to be taking advantage of it.
And goes over the top rope. And huge kick to the face there.
Going up top.
What's he going to do
Climbing
here?
the ropes.
Oh! I don't know if he was ready for that. Ended up crouching right there at the top turnbuckle there. You can see the pain right there on Christian Cross. his face.
Excellent ring awareness from Peterbilt, though, knowing the ropes are there, knowing that Captain Cross is up on the top.
I got the 5, ref. Coach him in the corner. Up here, boy.
And just picking him up right there by his straps.
Come on, get one.
Huge shoulder block right there, driving the air right out of him. And another big shoulder block. He's hoisting him up. He's got some impressive strength here.
Like he's nothing, just lifting him like cargo.
He just squat and just threw him right over. And now he's showing off the muscles right there in his thighs. Very impressive strength from Peterbilt. Huge club to the back of the neck there. Christian Cross, he's still got a little fight left in him, but no. Peterbilt just stomps him right there in the stomach and the abdomen area while he was down. Huge double axe handle smash right in the back.
Come on, you have to get him out of the corner.
Corner, sends him across again. Are we going to see another handstand? No, we get a clothesline instead.
All right, and just whips him over with that snapmare. Now he's telling the cameraman to focus in on the bicep and look at it right now. It's very impressive. And, oh, huge shot across the face there.
I don't blame Christian Cross for checking for blood. All it takes is one wrong move on that face, and you've got a red mess.
Absolutely. But right now, you got Peterbilt. Now he's flexing right there for the cameraman.
He's definitely been in contests. You know what the camera is.
Definitely. And once again, I will say he's got a very impressive physique, and right now he's showing off some impressive maneuvers here tonight in this program. Christian Cross tried to go for that sunset flip, but not enough. And Peterbilt just hit him right across the face there. And another nonchalant pin, putting that finger right in the chest. It's like insult to injury.
We're seeing a lot of impressive stuff from Peterbilt, and we're also seeing him be very braggadocious about it. But you're still getting 1 counts. He really needs to focus on getting at least a 2 before he brags too much.
But right now he's going to be hoisting him up. And that was not an intentional pun. Flexing. Huge suplex drives him hard into the mat.
Look at him now, just choking while doing push-ups.
Kylan Disney counting, telling him he's got to get off the throat there.
He's got the right idea, though, Peterbilt does. At least if you're going to show off, make it effective, both stylish and functional.
He's definitely doing that. Hits the ropes, misses the line, misses the back elbow. What's going to happen now? Whoa!
Like a sunset neck breaker.
Absolutely. And both men are down, and now referee Kylan Disney, he's counting both men who are down on the mat. Christian Cross, he took a lot of punishment, but he just came back with that huge snapping, flipping neck breaker, and that really took a lot out of Peterbilt. Hits him with the knee, jawbreaker.
Wait a minute, he's a pirate and a ninja?
Basically, at this point, he's about anything he can be. Comes in, hits him with that huge back elbow.
Be whatever he
out.
needs to be.
Exactly. Hits him with the clothesline, hoist him up. Looks like he could be going for that big air raid crash, and he hits it right at the back of the head. This could be the match. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Peterbilt barely got out of that pin in the first place. Good eyes by Kylan Disney to know that he did kick out of that pin, but just barely.
Speaking of eyes, you can see the look on Christian Cross's face that he can't believe that Peterbilt kicked out of that. The shoot in reverse, ducks the line. Looks like he's going for the crossbody, but wait a minute. Peterbilt caught him. Could be going in for that. Could be going in for that power slam. He likes to put away people, and bam, hits it.
That could be it right there. And with the flex of a bicep, he knows he won that match.
And stick a fork in him. He is absolutely done. And there it is. Your winner of the match, Peterbilt, being successful right here at the Pro Wrestling Union Explosion debut himself. Ladies and gentlemen,
Christian
there you
Cross
go.
got
Once again,
shipwrecked.
your winner of this second matchup, oh man, is Peterbilt. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere just yet, because we have our main event to come for the Trans-South Heavyweight Championship. Garrett Driver versus Austin Jordan. Pro Wrestling Union Explosion wants to thank one of its sponsors, Little Bit Photography. Contact Erica Sousa at 864-357-5012 to set up your appointment and capture memories that will last a lifetime.
Now joined with the Heatseekers. Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Union.
You know, just like every time we step in the door here, we have one goal, and that is tag team gold. And that is going to be what happens on this endeavor. The Heatseekers are coming for the tag team gold, and Inglorious, the champions that they are, I hope they shine up the belts, get them nice and ready, because just like we do every single place we go, we do what we want, when we want, where we want, and we are going to become PWU Tag Team Champions. Tell them.
That's right. Aiden and Jeff, we fought you up and down the road. We've wrestled you up and down the road. But tonight, when we step in the ring with you, trust me, Inglorious, it's not going to be glorious when you step in there with the Heatseekers. So shine those tag team titles up and get ready to feel the burn.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the main event of this program. You have the Trans-South Heavyweight Champion, Garrett Driver, being led to the ring by the G Frederick Vanderford, and his new acquisition, the Blue Chipper, Chase Emery. Now, Luke, I don't know if you've been paying attention to social media lately, but we've seen the videos of the G with Chase working out and putting him over as like the next big thing in professional wrestling. But I have to tell you, this might be a good thing for Chase Emery to get that edge here in Pro Wrestling Union.
Chase Emery could definitely, he's already on that cusp of greatness, and the G might just give him that little bit of push he needs.
Well, if you want proof of that push, look at what he's done with Garrett Driver. He came in to a Trans-South Wrestling show back in March of last year where he had to go against the former champion, Cauliflower Chase Brown, and defeated Brown to become the new Trans-South Heavyweight Champion. So he's held on that title for nearly a year. But right now, he's got a huge challenge against a man he is all too familiar with, the A-game, Austin Jordan. Here he comes to the ring right now, and you can tell that he's definitely ready for this matchup.
Now he's fired up and ready to go. He's been saying that it's his destiny to win the Pro Wrestling Union Championship, but before he does that, he's got to get through the Trans-South Champion first, in Derek Driver.
Well, I can tell you right now, between these two men, they're definitely got to be the number 1 and number 2 contenders for that championship. But as we already know, Austin Jordan has tried, at least on 3 separate occasions, to go after Randy Wayne for that championship. He has managed to get 1 victory via DQ, but the other 2 victories have been losses to the heavyweight champion, the Outlaw Randy Wayne. But Austin Jordan, he's been making a comeback, picking up more wins, and here it is right here for the Trans-South Heavyweight Championship against Mr. Debonair, Garrett Driver.
Whoever wins this match is going to have a lot of bragging points and is going to be looked at again for another opportunity at that belt, or maybe their first if it's Derek Driver.
You can see the G getting out of the ring there with, not only is he wearing the face mask, but he's wearing that protective face gear. I tried to talk to him about that not too long ago, just saying, hey, you know, we appreciate you being cautious. But he said it had nothing to do with the pandemic. He just didn't want any of the germs from the people that we let in for free for this particular program. So we thought that was very G of him.
Wish he'd put on more so we couldn't hear him yelling the whole match.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Derek Driver, he hit that arm drag fairly quickly. Now these two men locking up again, and another beautiful arm drag from the Debonair one.
Been in the ring with both of these men multiple times, and it's always a thrill to be in the ring with either of them. You never know what the other one's going to pull out, and they are just son of the best in the entire area.
Absolutely. Arm drag and another beautiful arm drag. Hip toss. Huge one. Got in deep and held him there in the air for quite a while there.
Jordan wants to keep going. Austin Jordan wants to keep going.
The Garrett driver, he knows this dance all too often. He knows he's got to slow down the pace, especially when things don't go his way.
G is more than happy to help him slow it down. There are no timeouts in wrestling.
Absolutely not, but there is the 10 count, but he can break it up and have the referees start from scratch. But he's back in the ring now, extending the hand to Austin Jordan. I don't know if he's going to really buy this. I mean, considering that their history, when's he going to start now?
Your Derek driver saying truce. Obviously, he didn't mean it, and Austin Jordan knew as much.
Huge atomic drop. Grabs him, slings him off, but Derek driver hits the brakes and back out of the ring again. This is that ring awareness that Derek driver that I was talking about just a moment ago. He knows he's got to slow down that pace, but wait a minute, Austin Jordan losing his patience here. Going after driver, tries to hit the elbow drop, but misses.
These two know
Great
each other
calculation
so well. Austin Jordan can just read Derek driver.
All right, shoots him off, reverse. Got over, huge European uppercut.
Oh, from the other side of the ring.
What's he gonna do?
Beautiful big boot.
Slings him away, goes for the pin here. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count, nothing. A 2 count this early in the match is something to talk about.
All right, fireman's carry, got driver up. What's he gonna do? Huge shot to the gut, another huge shot to the gut. Trying to knock the air out of the A game. Shoot reverse and oh! It just hits that shoulder on the post.
G jaw jacking through double masks.
This is going to be that opening that Derek driver's looking for right now, and just takes that
on that
elbow,
shoulder.
goes right across the shoulder.
That's why Derek driver's so good. Focusing on that shoulder, saw that opening, knew what happened.
Absolutely. Now he looks like he's tying up the arms there, kind of putting that shoulder in a vise there and pulling the right arm up, putting a lot of pressure into it. Good submission hold here by Derek driver. I mean, there's a reason why this man has been the Trans-South Heavyweight Champion for a year. He's defended the title quite a few times, even during the moments that we haven't been having a lot of wrestling throughout 2020. But he's gone against some of the best wrestling talents in the Southeast. And right here, Austin Jordan is definitely one of them.
I have no doubt that even if we had consistent wrestling all year, Derek driver still would be champion for at least almost a year, if not the full year.
Absolutely. Right now, the referee is just checking in on Austin Jordan, but it doesn't look like Jordan's wanting to give this up whatsoever. He knows that this is a huge opportunity for him. Got him in that front chancery. Elbow shot, and another big elbow shot from the A game. Another huge elbow shot. But wait a minute.
By the tights.
Oh! And right across that lower back there, and now you got Derek driver. What's going on here? And wait a minute, the G is just pulling down. That damn dirty G pulling down on Austin Jordan's neck there. But the referee didn't see it, so there's nothing that the referee can do, and there's nothing that we can do here in the commentary booth. All we can do is just call it as it is. But Austin Jordan, he's still got some fight left in him right now. He's trying to fight back against the champion. But Derek driver hits that forearm right across the back and takes him down. Now he's just toying with Jordan. Huge forearm shot to the face. But wait a minute,
Jordan
what's Austin Jordan?
It's just making Jordan angrier.
It's a hell of a man to be taking shots like that to the face as hard as Derek driver hits. Shoots off to the ropes, and wait a minute, scoops him up! Huge spine buster by Austin
Double A
Jordan.
style.
Absolutely going in for that pin. 1, 2, and 2 count. Kylan Disney looked like he was even surprised by that, but Austin Jordan, you can see the wheels in his head turning. He knows he's got to do just a little bit more. He's getting so pumped up right now. He's just waiting for Driver to get back on his seat for something big, but no, huge shot from Driver and a huge shot back from Jordan. Looks like we could be going for an exchange here. Hard shot.
Back and forth, you could feel it up in the rafters.
Once again, and he's just going right in. Forearm after forearm. Going for a huge one. Ducks it under. Over, pushes him off. What's he going to do here? Oh, and a huge shot to the face.
Beautiful knee.
What's he going to do? 1, 2, and no, that came so close. You could see where Kylan Disney's hand was no more than just an inch away from the mat there.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes.
I've seen Austin Jordan in matches with moves similar to that, and I really thought that could have been it.
All right, well, Austin Jordan looks like he might be calling for something big here. Maybe the game changer. But wait a minute, the G just pulled his leg. Kylan Disney caught it. Oh, but wait a minute. Derrick Driver looks like he could be going for his patented net breaker to finish it off. But wait a minute.
Wait, what's this going on?
Wait a minute.
Who's this?
That's Deion Johnson. Deion Johnson is back in the building. Last month we saw that he was attacked and he couldn't even compete in his own matchup. But now he's out here and he's getting the G out of the building. But wait a minute. Austin Jordan, he's still in the ring. And oh, huge tornado forearm shot. Grabs him by the head. Looks like he's going for the game changer. And hits it!
Be it, new champion?
Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3!
We have a new Trans-South Heavyweight champion.
Austin Jordan has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He is the new Trans-South Heavyweight champion. He defeated Derrick Driver. And I guess we can give the assist to Deion Johnson there for noticing that the G was getting interference into the match there. Right now, you got Matty G. He's walking up with that Trans-South Heavyweight Championship to give to the referee to pass over to our new Trans-South Heavyweight Champion, the A-Game, Austin Jordan. And right now, you can see the look right there on Derrick Driver's face for a second.
I don't even know if Derrick Driver realizes he just lost that championship. I don't know if he thinks he's still in the match or if the match even started. He is out of it.
Well, he's definitely walking away wobbly. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Austin Jordan has climbed to a mountaintop here in Pro Wrestling Union, becoming the brand new Trans-South Heavyweight Champion. And I don't know if you can get a good look, if we can see it in just one moment, but Deion Johnson looks like he's back out here, and he's clapping for Austin Jordan. But right now, the camera is focused on Austin Jordan. You can see that smile right there on his face, even with the mouth guard in his mouth. And he knows that this is the next big step that he has.
Hear him, he said he's not done.
No, he's not done, and there he is, Deion Johnson. And he's congratulating Austin Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pro Wrestling Union Explosion Episode 2. We thank you for joining in.